social media for me has become a slight obsession, and it's not cool. In the tree, climbing trees, being active, oh yeah. Hashtag nature, hashtag love, hashtag Sunday fun day. Hey. Oh hey. Social media. Oh. So I know what you're thinking. This seems a little bit contradictory because here I am making a video about social media and posting it on social media. But you know what? This is the only way I feel I can get the word out to you. So what better way than to share this video with you out in nature, away from all kinds of technology, away from my cell phone, although Bianca is filming this on a cell phone. Okay, so I really want to share my story with you. Give me a second. Warning, it is about to get a bit serious. Story time with a log, nature's chair.
Cute.
So everyone get comfy because story time is about to commence. My mom flew out from South Africa, my brother flew out from Dubai to meet me in New York City because I just completed a reality show and it was a great excuse for us to all hang out. So during that time I spent about 20% present in the moment because for the 80% of the time I was sitting on my cell phone, reading my Instagram, reading my Facebook, reading Twitter, not being present with my mom and my brother who'd come all this way to be with me. And at the time I never realized it. I really didn't. I was so self-absorbed and I was so self-centered in what comments I was getting, what I was posting, what was going on in other people's lives on social media that I forgot to actually take in a moment. And you know what the scariest thing is? That's time I'll never get back. I never realized how this reality show would affect my life in terms of my addiction with social media, but it did. It was crazy how people that I'd never met that were following me on all these social networks started to influence my life and started to influence my opinion, the opinion of myself and who I was as a person. I realized just how much we as people rely on validation for ourselves from other people, and we rely on people to validate ourselves, to compliment us, to make us feel good, which ties in with the whole fact of the likes and the comments and whatnot. A lot of people live up to this persona or live up to this idea of who they should be instead of just being themselves and being who they are and being unique, because we all live through these devices where we can put filters on things, make our lives seem great. Nothing's really authentic. Now fast forward 5 months and I am in Florida and my brother is here with me and we get to share a weekend away in Colorado, which was so awesome, and we spend time together and we have a lot of conversations about this. Now he'd shown me a video in New York that I don't even remember seeing because I was so engrossed in my cell phone, but he showed it to me, and it just happened to be that at the airport I'd come across this video on my own accord and I kind of wanted to show it to him because it was my recognition of what I was going through. I showed my brother the video at the airport and he looked at me in absolute shock. He could not believe that I did not even remember watching this video with him in New York, and that had been solely because I was so distracted by my cell phone. Now this was the big realization for me. And so majority of the time we spent in Colorado, other than the couple of fun little stories I made on Instagram and quick little videos I'd taken, I spent about 80% of my time being present with my brother and 20% on my cell phone, which for me was a major breakthrough. That video that I wanted to mention that I'd seen, my brother had showed me in New York, that I didn't realize I'd seen and watched then again and showed him, was Simon Sinek's video, which kind of addresses the fact about, like, addresses social media and millennials and a thing called dopamine, which we get when we get the likes or the views, which gives us this really good feeling. And I think that is just, to know that and have that extra bit of knowledge for myself and be educated on that, I realize now what the difference is between a false sense of satisfaction and gratification and reality of actually having a conversation with a friend and having a meaningful conversation, as opposed to just clicking a heart and liking something. To connect, we're in a world today where everybody posts pictures and shares their lives, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because I love to do that. I love to see what's going on with in my friends' lives that are halfway across the world, or my family, and I love to share my photos, but it's all in absolute moderation. And I think that is the key to becoming not only successful as a person, but successful in life. I'm not sitting here to try and prove anything to anybody. Like, I'm really not. My whole intention is just to give you through this little phone, the awareness of what social media can do and what your potential is as a person, and being unique and being yourself. So do it. It's Sunday today. I'm gonna make today for me a social media free Sunday. I'm gonna go out, and I'm really gonna do this. I'm gonna go out with my friends. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have deep and meaningful conversations, and I'm gonna try and do this weekly. Social media free Sunday. Do it.